Alright. Yeah, let me all you need to. Okay, I was kidding. I didn't mean just yell at me. Oh, I dodged into it. Is that 2 Eye of Wardens? Unpleasant. Dislike. Here. Get missile launched. You teleporting son of a bitch. Okay. Ooh. Almost took a hit. Oh, I'm gonna take a hit here. I don't fucking think so. I hit the bubble in its immunity frame. I didn't even know that was possible. Get fucking stun locked, asshole. Missile launcher. Uh-oh. I need to get up in the air. Good lord. Hey, what's up, buddy? I have brought the light to you. Your soul is cleansed. Now, who really is blessed? Hey, what's up, Sarah? Oh, you've got friends, huh? Yeah. I think that just did a shitload of damage. The other guy should still be alive though, right? Yeah, you are. Okay. Ah, just a little too late. Just a tiny little bit too late to put up the shield. You've got my full attention though, Seraph. For all your teleporting bullshit. Oh, no, not the last enemy, not the last enemy, no. Fuck. Let's go again, Fawkes. Are you ready? Yeah. Damn it. Things were going so well. Shut the fuck up. That didn't work. That didn't help either. Oh my god. Did he survive that? You little bastards. The super teleporting enemies definitely make me feel glad that I didn't say no to like having this, or like embracing this lock-on shit. Sometimes I occasionally go like, oh, I'll just do regular aiming. But there really is no actual benefit to regular aiming at this. Like sometimes there is. Sometimes the lock-on just does not do the job. But it does like it 90% of the time. Oh, fuck me. Okay. Holy Jesus. Alright. I just wanted to get a little bit of health. Better safe than sorry, you know? should be back to the Seraphite. We're gonna go ahead and just start this off with missiles. Oh no! I put my bubble in the air. That was so unlucky. Hey, are you camping my grapple hook spot, you little fucker? What a place to put yourself. Fuck you, buddy. My laser actually made its target that time. This makes me feel like I could wall run, but there is no wall run, right? Actually, we are, okay, I'll go this way, my bad. Just say, I think we're gonna get into a spider warden in a second here. At that point, we could probably just climb the designated spots. I think the reason my my brain still wants to be like, I want to call Manny Mina, it's because the letters, they're like getting swapped around. My brain's having a little dyslexia. It has the right collection, but the wrong connection. Treat for you. One final thing from Urian, huh? Maybe? Hold on, double check. Yep. FAO Fawkes. I don't know whether you'll ever find this. Perhaps it's an act of madness on my part to scale these infernal towers when you yourself may never set foot here. But you know me by now, don't you? I am, as they say, a man for all seasons, and I do so love to be prepared. So, if you do end up here, and presuming I'm dead as a doornail, because why else would you come to the suppurating appendix of the abyss, spare a thought for dear old Urian, who climbed halfway to the top of the world just for you. I once told you I had every faith in you. That was the truth. I see in you a spark I once possessed, a bloody-minded stubbornness they probably tried to beat out of you. Well, take it from your dearly departed friend. Hold on to it. Sink your teeth in and never let go. Here's one last gift for the road. Your friend, Urian. Aw, Urian. Angel of the Abyss, find all of Urian's gifts. You can now take control of Widow Wardens by possessing them. Press left click to grapple onto Widow walls. Alright. Now it's our time to be a giant spider robot. Whoa, creepy crawly, possess Widow for the first time. I did not expect to be in this view, but I guess I should have. Oh my goodness. I've never wanted to be a spider, and this isn't helping still.
How does the Widow feel? Some new scouts have a hard time with a change in perspective.
I've been pinging between giant eyes like a pinball this whole time. This is much nicer.
Right?
I suppose so.
At least I have a little bit more control in this.
Who ends up in what warden? Is it just a matter of what's available at the time?
It's nothing to do with me. The Abyss decides which warden you end up in.
Huh. Based on what?
I suppose it must see something in your soul.
Huh. That's so interesting too, because obviously we were putting like just a regular ass person-sized warden. Didn't see anything too special in us, unless the Abyss is super sentimental and thinks that regular wardens, or like people-sized wardens, are the most special of all. Widows. There are two kinds of people on Luna. Those who admire the elegant artistry of the widows, their sleek lines, their abstract beauty, their arachnid grace, and those small-minded Philistines who find them too eerie to appreciate. I mean, I find myself in the middle. They're neat. And they're not that spider-like, really. I think I would rather have something with a bunch of weird human limbs and a weird humanoid top than actual just giant spider legs with the carapace and everything. Ooh, here we go. The only downside on this one is it is maybe a little bit more controlled than I thought it was going to be. It's grappling to points rather than just walking all over the place. But that's fine. It lets them maintain a level of control over the player that we otherwise wouldn't have. Right? Yeah, I can't even get off of this platform at all. Fine. Ah! Ah! Oh my goodness. Okay. Didn't know. Thought I was gonna be landing on the ground there. A little disorienting. But what would life be like on the moon if you didn't have a little bit of perspective shenanigans? Though obviously the moon doesn't have like zero gravity, it has low gravity. Not that we feel it in this damn place. What's regular gravity to a ghost? Or a giant robot? Still not full dark, but it does generally feel like it's getting darker the further up we go. Oh! Orion! Everett! You ended up coming up here anyways! You guys could have carried me. What the heck?
We must stop meeting like this. People will talk.
What people? You're the only other scouts I know.
What people? You're the only other scouts I know.
I suppose it is a bit sparse on the scout front these days. Here, Orion. What happened to Juno? Used to see them up here all the time.
They climbed too high and disappeared. Years ago, don't you remember?
Has it been that long? Time flies when you're having fun. He's got a point, though. This isn't the safest of places. Even for veterans like us. And you haven't even been here 5 minutes.
There's bad things up there.
And it gets more dangerous the higher you climb. Far be it from me to question the boss lady and all, but...
Oh, I guess we're finally giving him details.
I almost died yesterday, and Aelin saved me.
Out of nowhere, just dropping that on him.
I don't know how to explain it all, but please trust me when I say you need to go back down.
We live on the bloody moon, little one. We've practiced in believing unbelievable things.
I'll tell you all about it when we're safely on the ground.
Hark at them, Orion. They think the ground's still there.
I think the altitude is getting to them.
I'm grand, love. Just old age catching up to me. Let me just catch my breath for a bit, eh? I'll see you anon, little one.
Yeah, we'll see you around. I'm always happy to meet you here. And you know what? Now I actually have the ability to be in one of the bodies too. I don't know if I can talk to others when I'm in them though. Would have been fun to walk up to them while we were in another form. Manny. Manny was our god, but the miners adopted him as a guardian deity of sorts. And though they lacked culture, their prayers were inspiring in a proletarian kind of way. In these shadowed chambers, his is the light. In the grasping darkness, he is the way. Guide us, benevolent one, through the great below. I shall fear nothing as long as he is by my side. A god deserves worship, but the scourge took all of that away almost overnight. No votives, no prayers. Those who once loved you, shambling in the dark like the living dead. I kept the faith. I fought so that none should ever forget Manny, who smiled upon the drift-burnt miners and the children of the suburbs alike. And so they threw me here, where I could commit no nuisance. I shall fear nothing as long as he is by my side. Did we ever get an answer on who was lighting the candles for Manny all the way down below? Maybe it was just Manny himself, stubbornly lighting candles to his own shrines because that's all he can do from up here. Alright, back to the climb, I suppose. Wonder what happened to all these Widow Wardens that they, like, died while climbing around. Did they just give up on things? Their soul finally petered out? I do wonder if, like... it's normal for if someone loses their body, they get stuck in the warden, or do you eventually just die? Or do most people, when their body die, get severed from their warden as well, and it's an abnormal thing? Maybe the warden bodies just broke down eventually. I doubt anyone really maintains them at this point. Ooh. Didn't mean to stand still. Alright, we're missling. Oh. Damn. Damn. I tried. I put up a little shield wall there. Oops. Oh. Gotta do this one again. At least they're nice. When you're out of combat, your cooldowns are super fast. Alright, this time we're gonna start off with the missiles. So I don't have to deal with that bullshit. Way too many projectiles hitting me at once. God damn. Is that it? I'm at the point where I expect every room to be like a 4-wave gauntlet. I guess as long as no, like, Mother Eyes thing is yelling at us, some rooms will be a little bit more reasonable. Yeah. We're fine. I've made it. I'm starting to see some hanging flags, and obviously we passed by some statues and stuff. Do they have a Church of Manny up here as well? Surely he whispered things to all the people who remained. Maybe even broke some of them out. Let them know there was a weak spot in the wall or something. This could be it. That could be where Manny rests. Gotta get my orientation. Okay. Back in the pipes! The big pipes. Manny! It's been a few minutes. You're allowed to have an argument in my head with Aelin again? I'll pass the message along, like, well, he said this, and Aelin, obviously, he can hear Aelin, I'm pretty sure. A little bit of one-way twin argument between the two deity siblings. Though I personally say deity and God very loosely for these beings. For them to be real gods, could they really been taken out so easily? Manny's folly. Hey! Looks like another big old reactor. What is that light over there? It calls to me. A real light in all this darkness. I miss the sun.
Something isn't right. Manny's been quiet for a while now, hasn't he?
Maybe he's given up.
No. I know my brother. He doesn't just give up. What is he planning?
Maybe he's talking with Atticus at this point, right? Atticus has, you know, an incentive to keep Manny safe as much as possible. And clearly Manny's capable of talking to people psychically. Why wouldn't he be able to talk to the person who's holding his goddamn soul fragment? And be like, hey, look, that Fawkes person's getting pretty close. Maybe you need to come back up here and swing your sword around a little bit, dickhead. We're both fucked if she reaches me. Or they reach me. Let's see. What is the location entry have to say about this place? Alright, Pillar of Ash. You'd guess it was a crematorium with a name like that, wouldn't you? Truth be told, I have no idea what it is. Just another enormous lump of imposing stone, like everything else up here. You learn very quickly that not all things have purpose, or at least not one that us mere mortals can comprehend. Priya Chandra. Hanging Towers. The original purpose is a long forgotten mystery, a puzzle we've never been able to decipher. Those stark towers, reaching gray fingers to heaven, the hum of tangled wires like thrumming blood, like something enormous and alive, compelling us somehow to keep climbing. Manny's Folly. That place gives me the creeps. What kind of strange gravity does this moon have? Enormous structures looming in the fog, held aloft by invisible hands, red lights in the mist like eyes? No thanks. I'll stay on the ground where it's safe. Scout 22,982. Marlowe. We still never learned the numbering scheme on things for a lot of this stuff. Whoa. I thought this was a grapple point. It's just a platform. Oh, hey Sylvan. I keep ascending.
You truly do mean to kill him, don't you?
It's the only way to end all of this.
The death of the entire Abyss wasn't enough to end it. What makes you think you can? The truth is, I'm not opposed to you destroying it all. Is that wrong of me?
I'm not here to destroy anything.
Quite a claim from one who intends to kill a god. Urian told you about the prophecy, didn't he? Of course he did.
Did he? I didn't really remember. I mean, someone's gonna wake up the sleeper, and then the Abyss, and the...
Filling your head with all his unrealized dreams. You'll have me missing him at this rate. Did you see the others on your travels? Will and Letty?
Atticus locked them away. I couldn't save them.
It was their own choice. A sacrifice they made to fix his mistake.
What did the sacrifice even do? Did it hold back the scourge a little bit more?
It's a difficult thing to hold on to yourself when everything else is gone. I think Manny lost that battle a long time ago.
Is Manny basically to be like a twisted adrift in and of himself? That's what it's sounding like. And I mean, it's been a while since we had one of the big old reactor boss fight room things, so I can see that happening again. Alright. Obviously we have a little climb up here. But I think we have to, okay, yeah. We gotta descend for the mission, so I will ascend for probably a PDA or something. What do you have to say about this place? The Sky Chamber. The strangest thing is how still it all is. Surrounded on all sides by howling wind and a tumult of I've never really said this word. Tumult of clouds, exposed to gravity and the elements and the relentless shifting of the abyss. Everything is out of my control, but all I feel is serenity, like a slow receding tide. Lucy Gale. It is nice up here. If we don't think about everything that's happening across the whole abyss. It's like a ringed planet looming over us. Alright, let's begin our descent, and then ascent, and then regular travel across. Is there a word for going horizontally that matches with ascent and descent? Horsent? No, that doesn't sound right. Oh my goodness! I'm committed! I didn't see anything else I could like grapple over to. Oh, you have! Nope, don't have the range for it. Descent and then ascent. I shall fear no evil. Skies in the moon. Help us. Let's see, there's ingress and egress. That's somewhat close, but not sent. And I think I've heard ingress and egress maybe like a single digit amount of times. I started hearing it in like, oh no, not like this. In like milsim games, and it was always fun to hear. We have to begin our egress. Alright. And ask like, what does that mean? we have to run away. Oh. Should have just said that then, huh? But it was on me. I was the ignorant one. I don't need to wait for this. I'll just dash across. Manny's prison. Aelin told us not to climb too high, but all the good salvage has been cleared out of the lower halls by a succession of previous scouts. We saw this spectacular construction in the distance. We thought it was a moon at first, but whoever heard of a moon inside a moon? Anyway, we climbed to reach it, thinking we'd find some good salvage. And as we approached the door, we heard the most unearthly sounds coming from inside. Howling like some kind of animal was trapped in there. Saw that. I've never run so fast in my entire life, Juno. Maybe Juno disappearing was Juno just deciding that they didn't want to be up here. They didn't want to deal with all this. I wonder if Manny ever tried to talk to the other scouts. Lead them astray to get released. Oh, fucking Christ. Speaking of Manny, this little Manny statue over here scared me for a second. Entry 3920, weakened. This is her last revenge. The sickness she wrought on the entire abyss, severing souls from their bodies. Human flesh boiling with blackened pustules. Were it not for the body she granted me, I too would have died screaming. The irony is not lost on me. It has been several days since I killed her. For the first few, I was weakened such that all I could do was lie there, staring into her dead eyes. I thought for a time that this would be my punishment, to be trapped with her in all eternity. Perhaps I might have even deserved it. But Manny grows restless, demanding I pay up, settle my side of the bargain. Give me her throne, he says, like a petulant child. Have I not earned it? As though facilitating the murder of one's own sibling were an honorable act. I lack the strength to kill him, but his greed is his weakness, and I have his ear still, if I can just find a way to contain him. Atticus Lynch. Funny to find that at the statue of Manny. I wonder if Manny's able to see and hear through the eyes of the people he's talking to. We know Aelin is a little bit. But one could almost say it's a different kind of connection between us. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay, over here. The path isn't always clear. The twisty turns of this tower is enough to drive one mad. Wait! Don't leave me, no! Ow. Okay, we will give it a second here. No, actually, because we came here with solid timing this time. Not like this. No. Okay, we're fine. I thought I was gonna have to do the whole other one again. Please! Fuck. It's gonna happen again. I'm gonna go into a combat section with no goddamn health. Hey. It's on me. I rely on the dash a little bit too much to cross these distances. I see you, Blue Crystal. Oh! Hey! Everett, Orion. I found a PDA from Juno. Could have been on Juno directly.
Everett,
I don't
please. Let's go back down.
We can't, love. The tube line doesn't come out this far.
know. Everett, what the hell are you doing up this high?
Everett, what the hell are you doing up this high?
Shoot for the moon, they used to say. And so we did. And now here we are. Help me up, won't you? I'll be late otherwise. And they'd be so patient.
You're hurt. What happened to you?
Are you supposed to feel pain in these contraptions?
He's not right. He keeps saying strange things.
Everett, who's been talking to you? What did they say?
Hush now. Moon's in the sky, and the sky's in the moon. And we must fly, mustn't we? That's what we do, you and I. There'll be time enough for dancing at the top of the world.
I'll call Aylin. He needs to be extracted right away.
The pipes. The pipes are calling. They always were. We just weren't listening.
This isn't Everett. This isn't him.
Don't worry, Orion. He's gonna be fine. I promise.
I don't know, I'm very concerned.
All that time, we spent upside down. And we were the right way up all along. Funny, isn't it?
Aylin, can you chime in? Can you assure me that you're gonna get Everett out of this situation? Fucking Manny. I didn't expect him to try and twist one of the other scouts for his purpose. It's not gonna work out, buddy. Getting my scout friends killed isn't gonna stop me from ending your life, buddy. Especially at the point that, like, hey, if they're dead, then there's nothing else to lose.
Aylin, you have to extract the boys.
I know. It's money, isn't it? He can't get to you, so he's messing with them instead. There's no time, Fawkes. I won't leave them here, but we have to keep going.
What do you mean there's no time? What else could you possibly be doing right now? I'm the one navigating all this place, and you barely have been saying shit recently. Extract them, I'll keep going, and, you know, you could say wait a little bit before I progress past a certain point. Okay, hold on. Whoa, no. I can't go back. There's a symbol. A parkour thing might have been hidden back there. Fuck. It's too late now, I suppose. I just didn't want to fall into the abyss or play perma grapple game over there. Danger, exiled hostiles.
Fawkes, I'm losing your signal.
That's okay, it wouldn't be the first
Aylin,
time.
are you there?
Be careful.
Oh.
Don't worry, Aylin. I'll take care of it.
Okay. Thankfully, they automatically orient us the correct way, but sometimes it doesn't feel like it.
So I'd hoped it wouldn't come to this. I thought you'd be the one to finally free me. Your kind are all the same. I'd have killed him if you'd asked me to. We should have risen up against them both. Two
prisoners, taking back everything they stole from us.
Aylin saved me. Why would I ever choose you over her? You harm innocent people and expect me to trust you. You're insane.
Doesn't have an immediate comeback on that.
You arrogant little beast.
I don't like this. Oh boy. Aggressive adrift. Enter at your own risk. I didn't expect to be so quickly here in the reactor. I thought we were gonna have to activate something else first. Defeat Manny, the betrayer. I imagine there's gonna be some missile launch thing I have to do in here. Hey, bud. How close do you resemble your statues? I see the horns. But the rest of your body's tentacles? That's unpleasant. Manny, the betrayer, to be killed on sight. We're working on it. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Yep. I gotta keep, like, a little eye. I'm trying to see what kind of attacks Manny does in the first place. And obviously I don't want to be hit by fucking lasers on the ground level, so... Seems like I almost gotta stay up here in the grapple areas. Oh. You're helping me out here, Manny. I do need more help. I don't know, you seem to have a lot of the same faults as us, so whatever. You're a parasite in and of yourself. But imagine being such a powerful creature and still reduced to fucking nothing. Isn't that sad? Oh my goodness. Okay. I just need your health. Anything to stay alive a little bit longer.
You dare to stand before me.
My lock-on point keeps going to, like, the center of his chest where there's kind of a gap. But if it says that it's gonna hit him there, sure, go for it. I'd be more like shooting his face, though. Maybe that doesn't count as a spot to actually hit. Oh, it's swapped up. Oh! I didn't expect death candles after all this. Might be time to just land. Land, fire some shots, chill out here for a second. Oh, that was a bad idea. Oh no. Fuck! No! The last, like, 10% of health, basically. 15% health, maybe.
You arrogant little beast.
I almost beat you first try, Manny. I don't think killing me actually solves anything for you. Unfortunately, you just like weaken yourself out. They become even easier to contain. Whoops. Well, I'm down here. Fuck it. Oh, I didn't see that attack before. Or if I did, I didn't really register it. You know, really, is it really being a parasite? It's just kind of like a symbiotic relationship, right? You wanted to get more power for yourself, and so you used us, so we used you. It just worked out in Atticus's favor more than you. Damn, that didn't do shit for damage on him. Fair enough. I will reserve it for the small prize. Oh my god. Damn, dude. No, the lasers. Fuck. That sucks. That was awful timing on my part. This fucker was completely invulnerable to all that. I fucked up. Oh my god. The floor is super lava. Fucking hell, dude. No, 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 come on. Come on, come on, super close. Oh, oh goddamn. I was one projectile away from death. Woo! Well, what does your soul have to say after all that? Oh wow, we lost 1,000 days on my sentence. Oh, that's very different.
Why are you here? To revel in my defeat?
I don't know, I see the orbs and I touch the orbs, that's all I know.
Leave me. You've done enough.
You were deceived by Atticus. Just like Aelin was.
Aelin was too conceited to see it coming. She thought herself untouchable. My sister's greed was her own undoing. We were only ever supposed to be instruments of the abyss, but you humans called us gods. It went to her head.
It kind of went to your head too, huh?
We are what you made us. You shaped our form. You begged for salvation that was never ours to give you. Power that was never yours to hold. You vain, greedy species. And you'll do anything to free yourself, won't you?
It'd probably be pretty nice to get off this hellhole.
Go on then. Go find the heart. Kill Atticus, just like she wants you to. So starved of affection that you mistake coercion for kindness. I hope you live a long and happy life in the palm of her hand.
Thanks, dude. Have fun being a random soul in the afterlife like everybody else.
Do you remember when they first found us, before we were gods?
More memories.
Oh, but we had no form then, no shape they might recognize. Understanding their language as I do now, they might have called us Stardust. How beautiful it was to commune with them for the first time, to experience being. They shaped us as gods, and we took the forms they assigned. We grew powerful. You grew powerful. And I grew jealous and cruel and small. Despite my divinity, I became almost human.
At least he admits
I
it.
think I shall be glad to be Stardust once more.
I can't feel him anymore. He's gone, isn't he?
You got your revenge. How does it feel?
Did you think I'd have a change of heart? That I'd regret it?
It would probably be a nice sign.
I don't. Not for a moment. Does that disappoint you?
Kind of.
No. You took back the choice he stole from you. I envy you, actually.
What was taken from you?
When they brought me here, everything. Red eyes bring ruin. That's what they say back on Earth. They're sick things, cursed things. We're horror stories people tell to scare their kids into being good. A monster is never born a monster. We tear away their humanity, strip by rotten strip, and revile what remains. We bury them deep, pretend they're not like us. And when they cry, when they hurt, we tell ourselves it doesn't matter because it keeps us safe. There is no single force on Earth more powerful than fear. Not even mercy. Not even love.
It wasn't your fault.
Now Aelin's trying to comfort us, huh?
No. It was his. He made a monster of himself. He carved his own humanity away. And we are the ones who suffer for it.
I won't let you suffer anymore. I have that power now. You gave it back to me.
Yeah, I don't like Aelin anymore. I just don't trust her. Feels more like after she gets what she wants, We're just dispensable at that point.
I killed a god today. That kind of takes it out of you.
I suppose that's true. I have asked so much of you, but you've taken away the All-Father's most powerful asset. His warden is strong, but you're faster, sharper. Those things will keep you alive. The Abyss keeps its own time. It chooses when to reveal the heart. Neither I nor the All-Father can hasten the process. Until then, all we can do is wait. Rest while you can. I need you ready to go at a moment's notice.
Thanks, Saylin, I suppose. Let's look at any entries we might have gotten that we missed on. Maybe one location thing? No? The Luna Child, Aelin. Fawkes. I don't know if you'll ever have the chance to read this. Not even I can be sure what lies beyond this point. All I can promise you is that whatever happens, wherever this leads, wherever it takes you, I'll be right there with you. The god inside me remembers everything now. Her memories and mine. She knows how good you were to me, how much you struggled. I won't let her forget any of it. Everything I'm doing for you. You'll understand that someday. Thank you for everything. Obviously, we're being used by the Abyss. We're being used by Aelin. I don't know where all this is going.
You should probably get some sleep, Fawkes.
Okay. Still doing that.
Time for bed, Fawkes?
Sleep sounds good.
I hope Aelin was able to get the other scouts out. I'm feeling like we're gonna meet Orion and not get any good news. I wonder if the other scouts are like, you know, their human bodies are just down the corridor from us. Do they even need to eat up here? Does food get served at all? That's never really been established.
It's time to go. I know where the All-Father is heading.
Where are you sending me?
Somewhere you've been before.
The Sorrow Canyon?
I realize now why Urian was guarding that place. Down in Sorrow's Canyon.
Ah.
It's known as the Placental Steppes. A cursed place if you believe the old stories. When Atticus came to me, when I was a god, he told me fate had discovered it. That the church must not know of its existence. At the time, I thought it a noble request. Beyond that door lies a part of the Abyss that even my god self never saw. I don't know why it chose you that day. Maybe Urian knew. Or maybe it was just the luck of the draw. It'll open for you, though. That much I'm certain of.
What will happen if Atticus succeeds?
What do you think a man like him would do with all of that power?
Yeah, I'll take over everything,
I
really.
gave him power too once. For the good of the people, he said. And now here we are. It's a selfish wish with selfish ends. Is that reason enough? Because I could go on.
What else is there?
He killed me, Fawkes. And then he had you kidnapped. You and thousands like you were both his prisoners. But I can set you free. I trust you, Fawkes.
I'm more in this. I just want to get this over with. We'll say I trust you too.
I trust you too.
I'm sending you down into King's Reach one last time. Head to the train station. I've opened the old route to Sorrow's Canyon. Quickly now. We can't afford to wait much longer.
Well, that's convenient. We go down to King's Reach, maybe get a chance to talk with everybody one last time.
Would you like to connect to the Abyss?
Send us in.
I'm ready.
Goodness.
Head to the train station. You need to get to the Placental Steppes as quickly as possible. The old Atticus has almost arrived.
Alright. I see Orion and Everett. I'm almost scared to go down there and find out how they're doing. When we came through here last, we talked with a lot of the people from the the garden area, and it said that we finished their story. So maybe they're not going to be here anymore. Maybe they've moved on. I don't know if there's anything else for me to like gather in this place at the moment. The only thing we got from that last chapter, besides my rocket launcher. Oh. Why is there a rawhead here? Uh-oh. Besides my missile launcher here, we didn't really get any like parkour powers or anything from that particular chapter, so I don't think there's really anything else for us here. Hey! What's up, buddy? Just managed to get out from one of the other sections, huh? We'll leave you be. Oh no.
You made it back. I was worried about you.
I made it back.
Everett. Orion. I'm so sorry.
He was still with me when we arrived in King's Reach, hanging on by a thread. I called Aylin so many times, asking to disconnect to bring us back, but she wasn't there. As long as I have Everett, I can do anything. I can climb towers. I can reach the top of the world if I have Everett.
He was so kind to me. You both were.
What are you searching for, little one? Why are you still here? There's nothing left anymore.
I'm going to stop the All-Father. He's the reason we're here. He's the reason for everything.
Everything. I'm all alone, and I'm afraid. I'm sorry.
Don't be.
I want to go with him, little one. Before I lose myself. Before I turn into one of them.
He'd tell you to keep climbing. He'd want you to see the top of the world, wouldn't he?
Don't leave me alone here.
I have one last thing to take care of, and then I'll come back for you. I promise.
Promise.
Oh, I feel so bad for Orion.
Everett, I'm so sorry. They needed me, and I wasn't there.
It was like I was saying, she felt like she should have been focused on getting them out of danger rather than, or she didn't do anything else after that. She's like, oh no, we gotta be focused on this. Well, I didn't like need her. She's not like she powers up my weapons. And then she got disconnected from us anyways by one more thing I keep saying Mina, not Mina, Manny. God, just gotta reverse the letters. Fuck though. I wanted my scout friends to be to survive. You think this could be Everett? Then maybe he wandered down here, his physical body transformed into this creature. I don't know. All right, well, let's go talk with Ellie. Maybe there's some positive story here. Maybe Otis can finally show up somewhere.
You do talk to yourself a lot, don't you?
I'm not talking to myself. That's Aylin. I'm trying to think of a less insane way to say she lives in my head.
We're talking over the radio, like transmissions.
I thought telepathy was just a twin thing.
Really? Were you the same way back on Earth?
Nah, me and Otis never knew each other before coming to Luna.
Ah, there you go.
I thought you two were actual twins.
Nah, you just get shoved together. You don't get a say in who you're assigned.
That makes sense. This place sucks.
When I first met Otis, I didn't know the first thing about him. Now I know him better than my own mum.
Ellie, if you could see Otis again, what would you say to him?
I wouldn't. What good would it do now for me to barge in like his long-lost auntie? I've made my peace with it, and so should you.
But don't you think he must miss you?
You know what the last thing he said to me was? I said to him, send us a postcard when you get to where you're going. And he said, don't be daft, you'll be right there with me. You carry people with you, everywhere you go. That's all love is, a little room in someone's heart, where you'll always live. So you see, I'm with him and he's with me, and that's all I need to know.
Such a positive view of things, Ellie. Maybe we should send you back. Go talk with Orion. You could give him poems. Unspoken bond. Complete Ellie and Otis's story. But I don't consider it done. Not until they meet each other. Oh, this is different. Oh, Atom Splitter Mark II. You found an Atom Splitter core. Your Atom Splitter now does more damage per rocket, and the cooldown time is reduced. Heck yeah. Really, I'm just happy about the cooldown time.
Your central steps lie just beyond this point.
It felt like, I think it was like the longest cooldown thing we had after all this. All the way back to where we started. The calling. Where are you going? She said, and I said, singing, singing. Can't you hear it? Everywhere, all around, a song of the moon, a song of the world. It wants me to follow, I think. And she looked at me, flat-eyed, dull as a stone, and she said, always, always. There's nothing here but you. Always and on. I left her sleeping. I think she'll not wake up anymore. Singing and singing, alone into the beautiful dark below, descending, and hear the steps, hear the secret, hear the answer. In the dark, in our hundreds, an undulating wave of humanity, clamoring for a single glimpse of the eye, clawing towards salvation. Singing, 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 screaming, screaming. I do hear that singing and screaming, I think.
So loud. I've never felt interference like it. I can't follow you, Fawkes. So come back to me when it's all done. Bring me his head and I will set you free.
I'll do what I can. I don't know what waits for us beyond the abyss. Or through the abyss, really. I don't think I'm supposed to be hearing water down here. I guess the abyss likes a good beach.
I've done everything you asked of me! Indulged every last whim!
Or confront Atticus and earn your freedom.
The fool's journey is over! I saw to it myself!
Give me a second, Atticus. There's a text log here. The Silent One. Aelin, if you're expecting an apology for what I did to you, you may as well burn this without reading. I owe you nothing. I know the truth about you, about the prophecy, about the Silent One waiting at the heart. Manny told me, when he was bargaining for his freedom. For the longest time, I understood very little of it. All I had to go on were fragments, pieces of a puzzle far greater than I could comprehend. Urian told me the rest. He claimed to love you, but the words poured from his mouth. Your scout, Fawkes, the power they consumed, is not power at all, but a parasite. The larval form of the Silent One, the true god of the abyss, of which you and your pitiful brother were only servants. You'd best tell them to turn back, Aelin. They cannot survive what will happen to them here. The price of the heart is to be consumed. Fodder for the Silent One. Your dear Fawkes will be torn to shreds. It will claw its way out of them, red in tooth and claw. You know this. If you care the least little bit about Fawkes, let them go. End the fool's journey, won't you? How did you ever expect Aelin would be the one to read any of this? She's like stuck on a wall at the moment.
You owe me!
Well, there he goes. I'm getting some big fucking deja vu. This looks exactly like a different shore. A potentially yellowish shore.
Bring my daughter back to me! I'll burn this entire fucking moon to ashes before I leave without her! I've given you perfect faith, perfect loyalty. Keep your word. Enact the damn ritual.
I've seen this face in the darkness. Incomplete. Oh! Well, I guess I don't gotta kill Atticus. I gotta kill the Abyss. Hands of the Abyss. Oh my goodness. Oh, wow, just instant massive damage. Here, how about I return the favor? It didn't care. Oh, we got some grapple points. That's nice. Oh my god damn. Doesn't matter. You know, they never did ever explain to us if there's any difference between all of these projectiles. Like, oh, blue ones do this, yellow ones do this, red ones do this. Oh, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to watch all that then. I got stuck on a rock there, that's rough. Clearly, blue ones are like super homing fucking missiles that I really gotta watch out for. Purple ones just kind of float about. Red ones lazily flow around and I can kind of go in between them a lot of times. Oh, I try to do my bad. Thought I could succeed that. Okay, we're gonna start off with a missile launch. Might as well keep it on cooldown. Oh, dude, holy fucking shit. Just such an insane amount of fucking damage. God damn. Here, have a shield. It's rough because, like, the blue attacks, I don't think they're that bad. Oh, I just took all of that. Jesus. Yeah, okay. I don't think they're that bad. I just am really fucking up the timing of my dodge. And, like, a couple of times I've been like, oh, I'll just try to grapple away from them, but, like, it's not always very consistent. And part of it is just because okay, just fucking kill me. What I was gonna say is I could try to play in a way where, like, I keep myself in a certain angle from the grapple points, like, rather than flinging myself towards the boss, I could fling myself sideways. Oh god. Oh, there you go. That's the timing I'm talking about. It's not that bad if I can just nail that down every time. Oh! Fuck it. This is too much. Not when I'm at low health. I do think those were supposed to serve as health bags, though. Oh, God. 2 at once? No fucking way. Okay, they don't... Whew. They're different. They're different than the other ones. Grapple point! Yeah!
Stupid child! Can't you see you've fallen for a lie?
Isn't it the same thing with you, dude? You're getting literally fucking skewered by the god you were just begging for help from. Oh my god, I'm learning that so late. You can multi-fucking absorb souls? I could have just been leaving them on standby for a few seconds rather than one at a time over and over again. That's a big one. Wowee! Grapples! I gotta stay by these. These are my saving grace, really.
The heart is mine! It's mine, goddammit!
I don't think you're getting fucking shit all of anything at the moment, friend. I gotta get out of this fucking corner. Holy shit, dicks. Two of these fuckers at the same time again? It's been so long. Fuck. No! I need your soul, I need your strength for the challenges that face me. Oh, Jesus. It's a wrap. Fuck. I was at the worst possible place I could be, angle-wise. I didn't know it was gonna do homing attacks, but this is gonna be brutal. Like, what? Oh my fucking god. Does it always follow up on that? Has it always been that fucking chain? Of like, it does 3 goddamn homing attacks in a row? Or am I just been really fucking unlucky this couple of times around? No, I was just unlucky. Fuck you. See, like that time there, rather than doing like this attack where like a bunch of shit just spawns in, it just fucking boom, immediately. A third wave of homing projectiles, but with way less fucking time to react to it.
I won't let you take this from me!
Irritating. Fucking goddamn Jesus goddamn Lord.
Child! Can't you see you've fallen for a lie?
Fuck. I got mentally distracted there. I took a second to look at chat and process things. Not the time.
The heart is mine! It's mine, goddammit!
No. Okay. Good luck to me. We're here again. No, I wasn't prepared for that. What's happening? Why was my screen like that? Oh, is it because it does that when you're like, when it's locking onto you? Holy titties. 3 times in a row! Please, 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 Jesus goddamn fuck. Ooh! Oh my goddamn. That was way too close. Hi, Atticus. I don't know if there's a phase 2, but I'll accept a checkpoint. God damn. Oh. Well, there's his soul lessons, I guess. Well, what do you have to say about all of this, Atticus? It's the end of the line.
All I ever wanted was to protect Sadie. To give her a better world than the one I grew up in.
Then you shouldn't have sacrificed your child for power, dumbass.
All I ever wanted was for her to be proud of me. My little girl.
Dude, fuck off. I get it. I get it. You cared about your kid, and you wanted the world to be better for her, wowie. But at the point of like, oh, well, this eldritch being is offering to take her in to give you power. Yeah, this will all work out. Like, you should have seen that, man. That's on you. Maybe Aelin said something far more
Daddy,
convincing.
Look at all the stars.
Wow, so many. How many do you think there are?
100?
I think there might be a few more than that. And what about that? Do you know what it is?
It's the moon, silly.
Not just the moon. Soon, it will be home. Can you imagine it? Living all the way up there, where all the stars shine.
It's very far away.
I know, Petal, but I'll be with you. Do you remember what I told you before? If we have each other,
We never have to be afraid of anything.
that's right. One day, we'll look down at Earth, just like we are looking up at that moon right now. The distance won't matter at all.
You failed.
Jesus, yeah. Yeah.
You did too, in the end. You have no idea what you've done, do you?
I don't, but neither did you.
Oh,
But I do.
Ruh-roh.
Aelin? When did you... Have you been here the whole time?
You did wonderfully, Fawkes. Rest now. I'll take it from here.
Oh no, Aelin's betraying us. Who could have foreseen this?
What do you mean? What are you...
It's all right. He can't hurt us anymore. Nothing can.
Oh, my child. What a mirror image we've become.
Yeah, whatever. You started the mess. I just completed its consequence.
I'm keeping my promise. You were always going to end up here. The choices you make. There was never any other end but this.
I'm scared, Aelin.
It's okay. You won't remember any of this. You won't remember me. You'll be free.
Aelin, please! Don't do this!
Free in what way? I need a lawyer. I need a Eldritch Moon lawyer. Did Aelin transform us?
Here I am, Mother.
I guess that's just Aelin herself?
I finally come home.
It is complete.
Okay. What's complete? Mother, awaken the Silent One. Hey, she talked to us a couple of times. Oh, that's it, huh? I am very let down by the ending. It's another one of those, man, I really hope the after credits redeems things a little bit for me on this. Fuck. Shit. I guess that's Luna Abyss? Jesus. What a fuck off ending that was. That's so disappointing. I feel like they did a really good job over the course of this game giving us like concrete answers for like a lot of stuff. Obviously we never really found out about like the Abyss itself. But we found out enough that like it felt like they were gonna give us just a little smidge more. I'm greedy. I'm always gonna want more no matter what. But like, fuck. I hate when games do this, man. Like, it's just such an easy fucking cop-out thing to do. Just, like, give us a bad ending. Like, it's a bad thing happens to the protagonist ending. And maybe something's gonna follow up in the future. Cliffhanger, potentially. But maybe not even, because, the evil, weird moon gods have gotten their way. What will happen to everything else? Shrug, we didn't go that far. It's just... Fuck. You were doing so well. You were doing so great everywhere else. We were getting answers everywhere. We learned a lot about what happened with Atticus and his group, the Collective. We even found out a bunch about like Aelin and fucking Manny. We don't know exactly what they are, but it was like, okay, yeah, so they were kind of like some weird energy beings. The presence of the humans transformed them into more and basically gave them far more power and far more egos. That led to a whole bunch of series of consequences of just this circular bullshit of everybody wanting more power. The original church that was here, fucking Atticus and his gang, the gods, and then ultimately it still leads to like what is happening with like the Abyss. Is it also still like trying to get more power, or was it just trying to meet back up with Aelin / its daughter? Did Aelin actually know more about what was potentially happening? Did she see a prophecy of everything from beforehand? Manny said that she didn't see it coming, that she was going to originally die. But then Atticus was, you know, when she ran into Atticus, she was like, oh, you finally come. You know, like, it's like, it almost, who knows where it could have gone there. Also, we didn't keep our promise. Didn't end up going back to Orion, and it's just so dumb. It's like Aelin didn't learn fucking shit either, right? Which, you know, fine, fair enough. She's not a human. She's like some random energy being. She doesn't have to abide by the same moralities as us at all. But like, really? You got fucking slaughtered and chunked up into like hundreds, if not thousands of little tiny fucking copies because you fucked with this dude and like went back on your word, and then you decide, yeah, we'll kill this guy and then go back on our word. Like, Jesus Christ. It's like the entire lesson of the game is like everyone's an asshole and no one's gonna learn. God damn. But everything else was like so like nice otherwise, you know? Like, while we didn't really do much with the Scourge in terms of like solving that, we ran into people, we formed friendships. There are some people who have a little bit more hope, some people a little bit less hope. I was really hoping we were gonna go more in a direction of at least maybe having a concrete answer about like the Scourge and like how to solve it. But instead, we just kind of leave it into nothing. We don't even know, like, is this gonna get worse? Is Aelin and the Abyss Silent One Mother going to like try and take over Earth, or are they just gonna chill out on this moon up here? You know, Aelin no longer has like the excuse to try to bring scouts up because she has all of her memories back. There's no real reason to bring people up here anymore, right? They completed their little fucking ritual that we really didn't get that many answers on, so it's just, oh God. We were so close. We were so close. They really did bait me with all the straight up answers we were getting. It's just such an easy thing for like indie games to do and like indie horror games to do. It just give us a fucked up ending, sort of, and then that's it. Thanks for coming on in. Everything else is up for interpretation. I'm holding out hope. We've reached the end of the credits here. And also, was Sadie actually in there this whole time? Was it even worth Atticus going for? Was Sadie just dead? That's it, huh? Just the end. Fuck. And if I continue, it probably just takes me to the last fight or into the last cutscenes. Yeah, I did. They do have a level select here at the very least, so you really can go and be like, all right, I guess I'll go off and I'll do some collectible stuff and run around and get some extra information. Do we get like a secret super duper codex entry in this after all was said and done? Nothing for the locations. Nothing new for the here. We had the Luna Child Aelin one here, which didn't help me in being like, this is pretty bad. This particular model is inscribed with the words Big Chungus carved into the barrel by hand, presumably by some long-dead scout who was apparently very fond of the thing. And why not? It carves through bone like butter. Okay. Let's go to the menu, I guess. Disappointing. Super. It's just there's like really not much else to go there, and it's so sad because like so many of the other things are great about the game. Beyond just like I enjoyed that they started getting pretty clear cut about answers and giving us like actual story beats and like a backstory on things. I didn't like the over-reliance on like the more vague PDA kind of stuff, but they made up for it by having like us actually basically deal with the souls of the people who were here, or like, you know, the people who were in Wardens and still alive, like Urian. A little bit sad that we never actually got to meet him and get the direct answers he was promising us, but like we got more or less stuff from Atticus in that regard, I guess, maybe. The gameplay itself was relatively good in a lot of ways. I think that final fight revealed some problems that never really got resolved, in that like we never really got upgrades to dash cooldown or like the shield cooldown or anything. And while it's not really fair to compare Luna Abyss to like a AAA game, right? Like I just played Saros like a month or two ago, and that's another bullet hell game, and that had quite a lot of ways to like deal with the projectile like spam that I found myself wishing I had somewhat there. But in this, they're just like, oh no, okay, you use your shield, you're fucked for the next like 10 to 30 seconds. And it's like, it was very brutal for that last fight. And everyone else was relatively fine, considering I was playing on like the hardest difficulty from like the get-go. A part of my brain was like, man, maybe I should just turn this shit down by 1 to get through like this final fight. But everywhere else it felt really balanced for most of the game. Like I only really died into like a fight a few times before the last 2 boss fights there with Manny and the Hands of the Abyss, which is that was such an awkward thing. I really expected that we were gonna get like a phase 2 out of that, or like, oh, it's combined with Atticus or something, and now we actually can take Atticus down ourselves, or like the Abyss. And like, I think that would have been better if we actually got like a fight against the Abyss of Luna Abyss, something, rather than getting fucking crucified and then being told, yeah, you'll forget everything here. Are we? I don't know. They've left it vague enough that like the story could genuinely, if they make a Luna Abyss 2, could just be like, oh, and then we brought back Fawkes anyways, and now Fawkes has to piece back all of their memories or some shit. I don't know. And then yeah, we never did end up getting anything for like the drift crystals. I guess it really, again, it was just like collectible shenanigans. Yeah, I have a lot of conflictions. Overall, again, like gameplay wise, I think this is really fun. Especially again, like this is an indie game from what I'm aware of, so I have to give some leniency in things. I think this was very well polished in a lot of ways. Could use like maybe a little smidge more upgrades for some of the upgrades that we did end up getting. In terms of like, would have been nice to have done something a little bit more with like the double jump, maybe make it have a triple jump, or like a little bit higher jump at some point, or like dashing, maybe being able to a little bit more either control over it. There were so many times where I like over dash past a platform. Would have been nice if there was a way to kind of like somewhat solve that issue, or just make it a little bit more spammable, or even just give me fucking more immunity frames while dashing would have been maybe nice. It felt like there were a lot of times where like I was dashing or grappling to something and some like projectile hit me in the middle of the action that just, it doesn't feel good. You know, it doesn't feel good. Obviously, you know, it has to be somewhat balanced that like you can't just spam your dash constantly into things, but like that's what the cooldown's for. You already got us on that part. You can give me like a tiny little fucking smidge of immunity frames while I'm throwing myself in different directions too. Or like in the last boss fight, maybe a couple more grapple points slightly closer to the boss so I could actually use the shield breaker a little bit more consistently. That was really weird that they only gave us 3 grapple points for that whole thing. It didn't really actually like go, like they didn't bring back anything else, right? They just did the grapple points. They didn't bring back the energy platform things that you could stand on. They didn't really bring any of the other puzzle things to like try and do in that, which I think would have been, they could have done that for that. Just like have some fucking platforms to stand on just so you can shoot it in the face and then grapple back. Something would have been nice in that regard. Fuck. I don't know. I mean, I think overall, I guess this is like an 8 out of 10 game. Could have been like 9 out of 10 if the story had been like really good some kind of resolve. I don't need it to be like literally like, oh, the whole story has come to a full closure and there's no possible way to get like a sequel or anything related. Like, I'm fine having like sequel bait or something, but goddamn. I hate when the things I'm most interested in are left in like the dark or like up to interpretation, and then plus combined with like, and then your character is imprisoned for life and the god wins, and it's like, all right. We were already in a fuck scenario. There was literally nothing else we could do. Aelin wants to sit there and be like, oh, all your choices led to you here. But like, we didn't really make any choices. I don't think this is a game with alternate endings. We got fucking imprisoned and just stuck in this situation. The only other choice was bumming around in our room or like hanging out with like Everett and Orion, I guess, and never following all the other stuff. But like, obviously we're not gonna do that as like a gamer, so like, what? Just silly stuff. But all right, that's Luna Abyss. Doesn't stick the landing. Really did. I felt like it was getting really, really, really good towards the end, and then just it just falls on its face a little bit. So hopefully they can do some kind of good follow-up there, or maybe a bunch of people end up liking it, right? Some people love this kind of ending of like, oh my god, there's so much to take in from this. I'm gonna fucking pour hours into reading the lore and really try and piece together the story myself rather than let the developers do it for me, and I'm not in that crowd. Alright, that's Luna Abyss. Hopefully you still enjoyed the ride there towards this ending. If they do a Luna Abyss 2 or something in this regard, I really would be down. I enjoyed the gameplay of this quite a bit. I think this is a fantastic, obviously I enjoy shooters, and I sometimes enjoy like having to be like, okay, we're doing a bullet hell. We're having to like kind of navigate fights, dodge in between the projectiles and maneuver around. I like all of these systems working together here. I think maybe a sequel will evolve some of these a little bit more. Maybe give us some ways to like get like headshot weak point damages too, so we don't only have to rely on like the lock-on stuff. Maybe reward manually aiming. There was never anything in the game that was like, yeah, if you manually aim, you'll do like 10% more damage. And they really just like, it's the same, all no matter what. You might as well just be locking on here, I wonder, hold on, one last check here. Could you turn that off, by the way? I guess let's see, there's aim assist strength. It's not on. There were a bunch of accessibility settings here. I guess there were some parts where I maybe should have turned down the camera shake. It felt kind of ridiculous. Show enemy location indicators. I guess no. I guess you can't turn off the lock-on feature overall, which is fair. I mean, like, you control the buttons you press, right? You can just not press right-click. Accessibility platforms, traversal skip. I wonder what this would have been like. You just press E and you're on the other side of things. That would be disorienting. But okay, all right. Well, that's Luna Abyss. Again, hopefully you all enjoyed this journey. If they do anything else, obviously we'll end up checking that out. But for now, I will see you all in the next Let's Play.